When this video is released on my channel, it will be 2025. I am so excited that you have continued this journey with me. You probably know my channel is dedicated to helping you be a better public speaker. And I want you to take steps towards that end in 2025. So let's think about where we were in 2024 and where you want to be in this coming year. I want to give credit for this idea to a podcast I listened to by Mel Robbins, and she called it a year-end audit. And she said it's something that she has done with her spouse and her family now for the last 20 years. Well, I haven't done this for 20 years, but I really liked the idea of doing an audit to see where we are, where we were, and where we're going. Because we often start with where we're going. And one of the things that struck me in what Mel said was, in order to get where you want to be, you have to evaluate where you are. So in terms of public speaking, where are you? What did you accomplish in 2024? Did you do any speaking at all? Or were you in the camp of, I'm just going to think about it. I'm going to watch some videos. I'm going to check some things out. And if that's the case for you, I want you to make a plan to move yourself forward to at least do one video a month and share it on social media, or book yourself in one public speaking engagement, even if you volunteer to lead your team meeting. Maybe you're not an entrepreneur, and that is certainly okay. Maybe you want to, for your career's sake, improve your public speaking abilities. And so in order to do that, you've got to sign up, you've got to step forward and do some things that will allow you to grow. So let me back up. First thing, where are you now? What were the highlights? And more importantly, what did you learn? So if you're still in that, I'm just thinking about it camp, what has that taught you? Are you feeling stuck? Do you need help moving forward? Well, I believe that's where a coach can come in. And of course, that's what I do in my business. So if you want to have a no obligation, no charge conversation, please let me know in the comments. Send me an email, give me a call. All of my contact information is on my channel, so you can easily find me, and we can have that conversation to help you move forward. So once you've reviewed where you are and what's worked or what's not worked, then think about, what was the hardest part for you? Maybe the hardest part is simply getting started. And maybe you're thinking, I don't even know where to start. Well, start where you are and move forward. So my guess is you have a mobile device. You have some kind of cell phone or tablet that you can create a video on. Just get started. Create it and post it. Now, someone shared with me this idea that I've shared a few times. Create your own private Facebook group. No one belongs but you, but that's a place where you can practice going live. You can post some videos. You can delete those videos if you want to, but the idea is you've got to take action. So to move yourself forward, what is that for you? Now, maybe you decide you want to share your message with people in person, and so most groups in town need speakers, most lunch groups, right? If your profession, your professional association rather, has a meeting, volunteer to be a speaker. Most of the time, those meeting planners are wondering, what should we be offering? Who can we get to talk? And so when you volunteer, it's a really good thing. So take some action. Don't be thinking and overthinking. Move forward. And even if it doesn't work out, oh well, you've learned from the experience. And that's what I want to encourage you to think about is, what have I learned? And what can I do different next time? Now maybe you say, you know what, I don't think I'd do anything different. I think it was pretty good. Great. Continue to move forward. So what did you learn about yourself? That's another question you can ask. And here's a series of 3. And I love these 3 questions. And I often ask them in my own work with my own clients. What do you need to stop doing? What do you need to start doing? And what do you need to keep doing? So for a lot of people, they need to stop using filler words. And I did a video on that a couple weeks back. So if you haven't seen it, there's some ideas about how to insert pauses as opposed to those words that are often creeping into our presentations, whether we like it or not. I confessed that it wasn't until I recorded videos, actually created closed captions for my recorded videos, that I noticed how often I start sentences with the word so. Bad habit that I am working on breaking. So maybe there's something for you that you need to stop doing. Maybe you need to just stop overthinking things and take action. Make a decision. What is it that I need to stop doing? What do I need to start doing? Maybe it's creating more videos on a consistent basis to post. Maybe it's making contacts to associations that I know might need speakers and might be interested in my topic. Say no? Oh well, move on to the next one. Long time ago, one of my early coaches had a mantra. Some will, some won't. So what? Who's next? And I want to encourage you to think about adopting that phrase when it comes to what do I need to start doing? Because sometimes things will work when I start them. Sometimes they won't. Oh well, so what? Move forward. Who's next? What can I do next? And then, what do I need to keep doing? Chances are you've had some success. So ask yourself, what do I need to continue to do? What's working to move myself forward in my speaking endeavors? Now, if you come up and say, nothing's been working, again, I want to challenge you to really look deep and see what has, because my guess is you've done a few things right. Maybe it's just I got started. Maybe I tried some things out. And no, they weren't spectacular. And no, I didn't get hired and get paid to speak. But you took action. So what do I need to continue to keep doing to move myself forward? And then, what's one thing you can do today at the end of this video to improve your speaking skills? One action, small, big, it doesn't have to be anything. Maybe it's making some notes. Maybe it's doing some research. Maybe it's recording a video that you never broadcast, but you've recorded and you've practiced and you've figured out how to do that. Take one action. And then tomorrow, you can take another. And the next day after that, you can take another. What you're doing is building momentum. So as you listen to this final, my final thoughts in this video are a couple. Number one, reflect on last year and figure out where you were so you can figure out where you're going, where do you want to go, what are your goals. Beware of setting too many. That's the challenge many of us face, is we bite off more than we can chew, so to speak. So what are 2 or 3 things that you can do in 2025 that will move you forward in being a better speaker? Maybe it's working with a coach. Maybe it's practicing. What I tell you it's not is continue to overthink things. And then invest your energy and your time in being the speaker you want to be. Until next time, make it a great week. Take one step forward, and we'll see you again.